Welcome to another episode of the Greatness Engineering Hour show, the show where I bring you amazing leaders, amazing champion. And today we're having two phenomenal women. You will have the opportunity to talk to them. They have an amazing project, and especially for women who are watching, how are you catching up on your knowledge? Is it difficult? Is it something that you find, is it expensive? Is it not accessible? I think today you're going to realize that there is a way, there's an option for you, because we're going to talk about Rise Academy, which is a new academy to make your knowledge easy. And I have as a guest, I'm just going to introduce them briefly before they get the opportunity to introduce themselves. I have as a guest, so my first guest is Shirley Murphy. She's the founder of She Rise Academy. So she'll have the opportunity to tell us how this, baby, started to grow and explain to us, the vision and the narrative behind this project. And as a co-founder, we have our fabulous sister, Camille Robb, and she's going to tell us what led her to join, the project and be part of this amazing academy. I'm not gonna, expand on their, background. I'm just gonna bring them in, and please let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching live, please participate. We value your input. And for those who are going to catch up with the replay, same, you can ask your question and we will address them. I will pass it on to the guest today. But first, let's have some good music and then start our conversation and know a little bit more about She Rise Academy. And I know you're going to be blown away because this is an amazing project. So don't go anywhere. Have your pen, have your paper, get ready to participate. Another episode of the Greatness Engineering Hour show, the show that is brought to you by the Birai Telekima Global Leadership Organization.
Real is important is if you just look at the word compassion, when it's behavior, it's something that can be learned, and it is something that we can embody through habits and through our daily action.
To get this idea that if we interject this wisdom intentionally, I call them needle movers. It's the needle mover that's missing.
Don't deprive the world of your greatness. Please. Don't do that anymore. Dare to excel, dare to be sexy, dare to be you, dare to be the best version of yourself. Impact yourself positively, and from there impact others. And you are not alone.
So welcome, ladies, leaders, visionary to the Greatness Engineering Hour show. I am excited because I know what She Rise Academy is all about, and I know that the audience will be captivated by what the vision behind all of this and the value that is going to be brought to them if they really want to try it. So before we get to the exciting part, I just want you to introduce yourself to the audience, and I'm going to start with my sister Shirley to start and introduce herself to the audience today.
Thank you so very much, Mirel, for having me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you once again. I really, really appreciate this opportunity. And so, my name is Shirley Murphy. I'm the CEO, Global Labor Event and Business Magazine, GLEBM, and also the founder, Women Reach Out with God Initiative, WROWGI. And I'm also the founder, She Rise Academy. I'm a media consultant, a family life coach, and I'm passionate about inspiring and empowering others to grow and succeed, gain visibility, create influence, discover, stay, work in their purpose, especially women and girls all around the world. So that's Shirley Murphy. Thank you.
Welcome, Sister Shirley, and visionary, because you will understand why I call her the visionary. And but stay tuned. I'm gonna first, introduce our fabulous sister, Camille. If she's here, we want to hear about her, and she can let us know who she is, and everything that we can know about her. And it's going to be an amazing, and you see again also an amazing leader, an amazing contributor. And we lost her already, so we will get her back. That's not a problem. But while we're waiting for fabulous Camille, I want to ask you, Shirley, so what led you to start, She Rise Academy?
Okay, thank you once again. She Rise Academy.
Okay, it looks like we're also losing. It looks like we're also losing Sister Shirley. So She Rise, they'll be able to be back with us to talk about She Rise Academy, because that's very, that's an amazing project. I had the opportunity to to be part of it at some point, and really see it grow as a project from the baby stage to now being with the breakthrough that we can see so far. So before since I lost my two guests, I'm gonna and hopefully we can get them back as soon as possible, and really get to know this project and get to know the She Academy project. So don't go anywhere. We will be back pretty soon.
Wine for me, don't be too scared. Look at them curves and the way you move, got me like them. Oh me, oh my, what have we here? What have we here? Shawty so fine with her waistline, when I like that, she is top tier. Yeah, let me see how you move that bumper. Rock it up and start it over. Let me see that thing gyrate when you on the floor, people coming over. Baby, you drive me loca. Bad thing from West Bermuda. You got me high when you are around, I feel like I'm not sober.
So I am back. Am I back? I am back without my guests, but those are, the problem of being live. We're not going to get distracted. And I'm going to say hello to my queen sister. Hey, Sean, thanks for tuning in. And thanks for, bearing with us. It's another day with the technical issue, but we're not gonna let it, discourage us. And we will definitely hear about, She Rise Academy. This is the new project, and the visionary Shirley is gonna be back to talk about, how this project came, to her through, a dream, and how she managed to complete it and make this dream a dream that is going to break through an academy that is going to empower women. And they already started the empowerment work, and accessible to all, because it's an online academy, and the prices are also accessible to everybody in the world. We want to target the women that are left behind, and that's really the objective of this academy. But just to, to give them some time again, give some time to Shirley and fabulous Camille. We didn't have the opportunity to introduce herself. We will again, show you some video and let when they are back. So don't go anywhere. Have a small break, get your coffee, and we'll be back pretty soon. So very, very, happy with, the work that we are doing at the Mireille Tidekima Global Leadership Organization. And we always make sure we bring you the right people, the right knowledge. And today, I really wanted you to hear about the leaders at She Rise Academy. But unfortunately, the technology is not helping us today. We're going to be patient. We're going to try again. That, we at least hear about them, even if it's for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, because I know that this project is very important. It's very important as we talk about empowering women. It's very important as we talk about education, and you really need to know about, the way it was birthed, and how, and what are, the plan for the future. And if we can't hear from how I see that they are back. and we will have at least the opportunity to know a little bit about She Rise, and we're not going to be, beaten by the, by the technology. So welcome back, Sister Shirley. I was just saying that we're not going to be beaten by the technology. We're going to hear about She Rise Academy today. And if it has to be just for 15 minutes, that's fine. But we will hear about, She Rise Academy here. So, what led you, obviously you had the vision from what I understand, but what led you really to start She Rise Academy?
Thank you so very much. And sorry about that. This internet connections and all of that sometimes
Mm-hmm,
can be very crazy. All right, so I'm back. Now, like I was saying, I started She Rise Academy in line with my ministry and, of course, with my calling of helping women and girls around the world to get the desired mentorship that they desire, so that women will not only be seen but also heard. And of course, that's I planned out, you know, that to take place through empowerment, because women all around the world, we can be seen and also be heard, and also take part in decision making, in policies that can help women become better at all sphere of life. So when a woman is empowered, she is being liberated, she is given a voice, and she has the choice. She can be
mm-hmm,
able to make a choice, from what she really wants from her life. She will no longer be perceived as just a woman, but she will now become an asset.
mm-hmm,
So all these were my drive
mm-hmm,
into starting the She Rise Academy.
mm-hmm. And it's one thing to have the vision and to know exactly who, but but it's a different things to get the right people with you to make this a reality. So what are the key things that you took into account to bring the right people to support you in this project and in this dream that you had? I think you muted yourself. We can't hear you. I think you muted yourself, Sister Shelley.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
Hmm.
So sorry about that. So what made me choose the kind of people that we chose? First and foremost, I decided to look out for like-minded people for us to be able to run this together, because before now, I've always been a strong advocate for collaborations, because I know for us as women, for us to be able to go far and beyond, we have to come back to the basis and be able to appreciate what we have, appreciate the people around us, and then see how we can, move forward together. So, number one, aside from passion, which I had, selfless service and collaboration was one of those things that I was looking for. I was looking for women that are passionate, that can be able to run this selflessly. I was looking for women that have been doing a passionate job from their own, from their own space. There are times you do things and you're not actually aware that people are looking at you, people are watching, people are, taking note of the things that you're doing. So, and these were the set of women that I was looking for, because I knew that since this thing is going to be a very huge project and needed people of passion, people that are
Hmm.
out to make a change, people that are out and get and committed to sacrificing everything to change the world.
Hmm.
So I had to, look out for this set of women that I got. Then the women, um,
Hmm.
luckily
Hmm.
or fortunately, I would say, came around and Collaboration, just like I said, for me, is the new currency to getting things done. As women, it's time for us to embrace that power, and of course, together we move mountains and do a whole lot.
So yeah, and I like that together we move mountain, and we have one of my queen sister over here. It is Sean is here, and she said yeah, collaboration are great when we are all on the same playing field. And she's also saying, I say people are always watching us. Yes, people are always watching, and it's important that we as ourselves, but also bring the right value on the table, which brings me to the next question to ask you, what are because we have as there are a lot of institution, academy, and then there's also mainstream school. What is the value that She Rise Academy is going to bring or is bringing to woman and girl? Can you elaborate on that?
Okay. Yeah, just like we have a lot of academy out there online, and Shira is also coming out. We are out to kind of compete. Of course, competition is it's free here. It's for us to compete and compete strongly. Well, Stew Rice is out definitely to create value, and when we add value to one, as is often being said by my sister, and of course around people say this, so that each one teach one. When you add value to one, the one individual we empower will groom and assist in every other area to succeed. That person, that one person that we have assisted to succeed will in turn do same to others. And that's our grooming, our building capabilities around that, to ensure that you don't just get empowered and it ends with you. You get empowered and, of course, assisted to succeed so that you can in turn help others, empower others. And then the community are empowered to empower ourselves and yourself, or we are planning to just allow it to end with one person, then we won't be adding any value. We won't be doing anything that would go from generations to generation. So we are out with every passion in us to ensure that we empower one woman to succeed, and that woman in turn empowers the other. So the community, the world will become a more empowered space for all free women.
And that's important. That's important, as and as because we've been talking about empowerment, empowering women for so many years. And one thing that is important is, the numbers. When one woman starts something, sometimes we don't actually make sure that the next generation of women is gonna inherit then and pass it on, because it's an heritage, and it's you don't want to to it to go to waste. And that's and that's what I like with Shiraz, is this this value of saying no, it doesn't stop at the people that we're empowering now. It's something for generation to come. And I like the sustainability and all it brings with it. But as we know, things are not always easy. We see this beautiful academy now working well. I mean, there's it started few months ago, but you probably went through challenges. So I just want to know, what were the key challenges on the way to break through and have an established academy now, which is working and serving and empowering women globally.
Yeah, thank you. As we all know, challenges are with us all the time, and every organization, when you're about to start, you're bound to face challenges. A whole lot. That and of course, I say all the time, challenges is what makes us become stronger, and of course, better in what we are doing. So for us, we also face a number of challenges, which is normal, I would say. But the one that was very tasking, I would say, was getting like-minded people you know, to join in this, to collaborate in doing this. And then again, after we passed that phase, we also had a challenge about around managing people. Here I'm talking about the staff, those on the team, getting them to, come up with deadlines, and of course, a whole lot around that. And when you're just starting something, before you can get stabilized, you have all of these issues to to deal with. So, but aside from that, we kind of got it balanced, and we're moving on the journey.
All right. So, I mean, what are and that's that are offered? What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on leadership, management, or all different topics? What are the key ones that you bringing in, and that are actually out of make giving you the a competitive advantage, since we're talking about competition?
Okay. For us, we are focusing more on women leadership, women in business administration, because every woman, we are all business people, whether you like it or not. So we are on that as one of the courses that we are offering, business administration, and of course parenting, because of every woman, whether we like it or not, we are parents. So global parenting, looking at how parenting is different styles of parenting from around the world, and again global networking, which we have to talk about collaborations as it were, and then again interior designs. These are basic courses that we are focusing on. Then, of course, women leading in change, just like I mentioned. Then, people management, healthy living, and of course, digital marketing. All this are some of the courses that we are basically focusing on. And I believe with these courses, it will give us a better age, with other academy that we have out there.
And I like the fact that you're looking at different angles of the education. So there's the parenting, which sometimes leave it to chance and improvise. And by the time we realize, we've actually destroyed somebody's life. And so that's very important to have, and to have the right, the right knowledge and the right, the right experiences to be able to get,
And it's very important. Just let me come in there once again about parenting, because so many of us, we just dabble into it without knowing what it entails. And at the end of the day, you find out that some you know supposed parents are finding it difficult to navigate through. We are struggling, you know a lot of challenges when it comes to parenting. But coming up with this kind of course will give you a background knowledge about what you are about to go into. So, or if you're already on it, how to navigate through with your children and all of that. And it's gonna be a very good eye opener for women to know how to become the ideal role models for their children. Parenting can be very fun, filled with a lot of fun, but if you don't know or know the right people to talk to, the right advice, the desired knowledge on how to handle issues as parents, then you get it wrong. So we are out, just like you rightly mentioned, we are, trying to cover every area that concerns us as women, and parenting is one of it.
So I have Quincy's shown. She's commenting on the fact that we empower a nation, and that's the power that we women have, and sometimes take for granted, and not really fully to empower ourselves and to empower our children. Since we talk about parenting, if we don't first challenge it, we won't know what works. It's a challenge to find the right, like-minded people. And
Yeah.
yes, that's always the challenge, because sometimes you have a dream, you know what you want, but then finding the right people to support you, it's another issue. And that's an important issue. And she wants to collaborate. She's based in Florida, and in the US. So I think I'll make sure that you connect with Sister Shirley after the show, so that you understand how you can be part of it and how you can
Absolutely.
collaborate. That would be, the best way to do it. So let's have just a short break and come back to continue to learn a little bit more about She Rise Academy, and what the She Rise Academy offers, and how they actually empower girls and women, and what are the plan for the future, because it's one thing to start, but it's just a lot more to be done, a lot more to think about. So don't go anywhere. We will be back in few minutes. So we are back. We are back. We are talking about She Rise Academy, and the easy way, because I think that's the motto: make education easy, and also really empowering women for generation to come. And what we've been talking. Obviously, the theme of this year is break the bias. And what do you think are the key bias that against women and girls, and what will it take for? I mean, what do you think it will take to break them, Sister Shirley?
All right. Thank you very much. Um, like I said, bias has ever existed even before we were born. It has been
Mm-hmm,
there. It has been there for generations. And the only thing we can do is for us to go back to the basis and sort out where it started from. Bias, if you, for instance, you want to go back, you must trace what it is, or
mm-hmm,
discover or find out what exactly bias is a tendency where you prefer one gender over the other.
mm-hmm,
And for me, as a parent coach, a family coach, I would say bias starts from our homes. So when as a parent, you tend to love your male child over your girls, or vice versa, you are already sending a wrong signal into the head or minds of these children. And it goes that way into the society. So the key bias that I have known is about a glass ceiling, where, for instance, in an organization, I would say you tend to promote or not giving opportunity for the female in that organization to scale, or being given promotion, or not allowing them to, showcase what they got. And of course, performance reward, which, like I said, about from our home, where women are prevented, from taking certain positions, and it goes on and on. So for us to break them, we go back to the drawing boards, go back to our homes. And what do you tell your male child as against the female child? How do you go about encouraging them to live and appreciate each other? Because again, I'm saying this from experience as a parent, and of course as a coach. I've seen parents say things like, "No, you are a boy. You're supposed to be a head. You're supposed to be the head." Oh yeah, I don't, of course, the typical sense, biblically and all of that, the man is supposed to be the head. But we now take it wrongly. We now take it out of context. And because of that, tend to make the woman to suffer right from the home. The girl child will be the one to cook, sweep the house, wash the plates, do everything doable, while the boy child does what? Crosses his leg with the dad and watch television or watch ball. So we start this bias from home. And when that child, the male child now goes out, he wants to dominate every other person wherever he finds himself, because of course that's what my parent taught me. That's what my home. I don't do anything. I only lead. I only tell my sister or whoever is there to to run errands for me while I just cross my leg or I just do this. I go, like in my own part of the world, we still have children, girls' children that are out of school. And some is not because the parents cannot afford them to go to school. They feel like, why am I wasting money sending a girl to school? When her place is all about her, being born and making babies, get married and leave my house. So ignorance, brainwash, and all of these things has started far, far back, as in, from the beginning of the world. So what we have to do is to change the narrative by providing education and mentorship to women. Promote meritocracy at all times, starting from our homes. And then again, encourage that the male, the female, we begin to, work together, appreciate each other as, first and foremost, as human beings, not trying to be equal now. Let's appreciate that we, first and foremost, we are human beings. Let's do things on merit, not because you are a male or you are a female, but because you deserve it. And when we start that way, the issues around bias and all of that will begin to nip in the mud little by little, because this is a journey that's going to take time. We're going to have a lot of work to do to ensure that we change mindset, because for people that have grown in it and they are old and they have passed that over to their children and other generations, you have a lot of work to do to change that setting, to reset their minds to believing that we are all equal. God created us. But in the beginning, God created us male and female. He created us equally, uniquely too. So there are certain qualities I have that you, even as a man, you don't have. So first and foremost, we need to go back to the drawing board and, of course, appreciate each other as human beings and do things on merit. Thank
And that's powerful. That's very powerful. And I like the fact that we have to reiterate and say it again and again. Those bias start at home. And we women, we are actually part of it, mothers. And that's where I think this course I'm bringing through She Rise Academy is really important, because we need to empower the mothers, and so that they understand that they have actually the power, because at home, to break those bias from an early age, and teach their children that they are equal, they are unique. A boy is unique, a girl is unique, but they are equal, and all those values that should be that's an important message who has to go to the mothers, and also to obviously to the dads as well. But we always think it's just the dads, but the mothers have
you.
a role to play, and
Yeah.
and it should work as a team with the dads, and that's an important thing. So I mean, so She Academy is running now. The courses, it's are done online. What do you have for She Academy for the future? What is what are your plans? What are your, because you still have dreams, obviously, it's a continuous dream. So what do you have for the future of She Rise Academy?
Okay, She Rise Academy. We are just out. We are still
Mm-hmm,
growing. In fact,
mm-hmm,
we just want to start the journey, I would say. And of course, the future is very bright for us at She Rise. We're expecting She Rise Academy in the
mm-hmm,
nearest future to become a household name, and of course, a one-stop shop for women empowerment, adding
mm-hmm,
value,
mm-hmm,
changing the narratives in the life of one woman, and effecting the needed change in our society. Because,
mm-hmm,
we start from one. And of course, from the one that we effectively and positively help their lives transform, it will help, other women and other women,
mm-hmm,
and of course, pass down to generations yet to come. So we are looking at
mm-hmm,
She Rise becoming that a powerful platform where people, want to, run in to have courses that we offer, and of course have their lives change, because the agenda and the plans we have for every student, it's mind blowing.
mm-hmm,
And I
mm-hmm.
know with God, of course, we'll get there.
Yeah, and I really support what you said. It's really mind blowing, and the teachers, the people who are offering the courses have amazing experience, and really giving the value that they give at such a price is just is just amazing, and like you said, it's just gonna be mind blowing. So we have Lotus here. She joined us. Hey, Lotus, welcome to the Greatness Engineering Hour show. And Lotus is also part of She Rise Academy. And we value, you can look at, on the website, she has some courses as well. And she said, she's saying women must break the negative energy and practice that we have been brainwashed to believe that, women are less important than men. And that's what you were mentioning just now. And little girl must be empowered in the home, that they can stand in the world and not depend on men, and make their own offer and make their own way, based on their own wills and knowledge. And that's basically what Sean is saying. We must unlearn what has been taught, and women are not observant of the subservient of men. We are in the marketplace making six figures deals, and in the home making bread, and we must be respected for being a team with our husband. And I like that,
Yeah.
making six figures, and then figures, but at the same time we equal, and we there's a lot of respect to have from that. And also again, lettuce, when we are empowered from the mothers, we gain intestinal fortitude and can stand in the most challenging endeavor. And we have finally our sister here. She might be able to give, to say some, some words. And because we almost finished, but God is
I'm so
great.
sorry.
We still
I am so sorry,
we
my
still
sisters.
have
They
her
call.
here. And please,
I am so
introduce
sorry.
yourself. And I'm just gonna, just introduce yourself and let us know what brought you to join, this adventure and this dream that visionary Shirley had, for She Rise Academy.
I am so sorry. I apologize, but they call me, and as soon as I get ready to start, they call me, and I'm here getting an MRI done. My name is the fabulous Camille
Mm-hmm,
Robb. I am the CEO of Just Fabulous Care, and I'm also the CEO of JFC for You. And the reason why I'm on this adventure is because my sister Shirley dragged me into it. This wasn't,
mm-hmm,
oh, you're going to do. No, she said, I had a conversation with God, and God said, you need to do this. And I
mm-hmm,
was
mm-hmm,
blown away with the amount of stuff that she had. And the vision that she have is like out of this world.
mm-hmm,
We're able to connect people globally so that they could understand that the
mm-hmm,
information is
mm-hmm,
here. And all they need is just to come in to
mm-hmm,
She Rise Academy and let's do something. Let's make a difference.
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm,
again, it has been an adventure and I'm still on it right now because I'm like tickled about it. Can
mm-hmm,
you imagine teaching people
mm-hmm,
from
mm-hmm.
all over the world? Each one teach one. I teach you something, you learn it, and then you can share it with your community and we grow together. This is absolutely a blessing. And I'm so grateful for Sister Shirley.
Mhm, mhm. We are all very grateful for Sister Shirley. This is, and I hope the audience is really getting it. This is a powerful, powerful platform that started, and with powerful women leaders. And Queen Sis just summarize it really well, saying girls who are, women who are making six figures and bringing those amazing project, but at the same time going back and being and being doing their bread at home. And we need to respect that. So that's very, very, very powerful. So I mean, unfortunately we're getting at the end of the show, but we are so happy to have heard from you, fabulous Sister Camille. And one thing that I like to ask my audience is what is the legacy that you want to leave? Obviously, I can already from the conversation that I had with Sister Shirley, I could already sense the kind of legacy that she wants to leave. But just want to hear it again and hear you from you as well, fabulous Camille. What is the legacy that you are working toward, with all the work that you're doing, and particularly through this project?
So through this project, the legacy we want to leave is so that everyone could understand education is not just in a classroom. It's through each of us. Each one of us have the gift to teach the next person, to elevate the next person and make a difference. So all we have to do is follow our heart. Follow your heart. Our teachers that we have a passion for a lifetime. And we, as an individual, will make a difference. Just take time out, check out. We have a lot of information that is free, and people always love free. We have a lot of
Mhm,
information that people are not used to having, and we have that. So follow your heart, lead with your heart. Each one of us teach one. and we'll grow together. And this world would be such a beautiful place if we could just understand that. The legacy is to be able to teach the next person how to reach their potential. And we have it here.
Exactly. And I like the fact that you saying lead with your heart. It's so needed right now
Yes.
because a lot of people lead with their ego and not with their heart, and that's an important things to, like we say, to bring back and make sure people unlearn what they've learned by leading with their ego, and then go back to the basic, which is listening with their heart. Sister Shirley, what is the legacy that you want to leave? I know Fruitshe Rise, your legacy is actually now on its journey, but still want to hear from you, exactly what is the legacy that you want to leave.
Okay, thank you very much once again. The legacy I seek to leave behind with She Rise and of course myself is that for She Rise, it will be that She Rise was able to empower hundreds of thousands of lives globally, and that that moved, many women were able to move from a place of emptiness, a place of lack of purpose, to where they created a life filled of purpose for their life. And then again, ensure also that we keep advocating for women education and empowerment around the world. Because without empowerment, without education, we won't get to where we will want to be. And just like I tell people all the time, when we as women, we are, advocating and clamoring for equal opportunities with the men, if you take education out of that, you are not going to get there. Because what will make you get equal with the men is the knowledge and the power that you have, the confidence that you'll be able to, get for yourself, that you will not be washed away with all the things that you have faced with at home. Because, as a women, we are faced with a lot of things, and you're not getting soaked by those things, and you still stand firm. Just like Sean talked about, we make six figures, and back home we're able to still make our bread. Women, we can multitask with a lot of things and still stand to be that powerful woman, that powerful leader that the world wants to see, to be that powerful role model that will inspire the lives of the young women coming behind us. So that will be that's for me.
I love it.
Fantastic. And that's, those are really powerful words that we heard, from those amazing women. And I really encourage you to get more information from about She Rise Academy, and just borrowing Sister Shirley word. It's just gonna be mind blowing. And before we actually close the platform, I just want to let us know where we can where people can get get in contact with you, but also get all the information about She Rise Academy if they want to be involved. And I know that Quincy's Sean wanted to know how she could collaborate, and so if you can share, both of you, how people can connect with you.
Okay. She can connect, or whoever want to connect with us can connect with us through our Facebook pages. I think that's one place. And of course, Instagram. We are on Instagram as well, personally. And of course, we also have She Rise Academy on Facebook and of course on Instagram. And I saw that you had put it, okay, that's the website link to She Rise Academy. But aside from that, you can connect with us personally through our Facebook pages, Shirley Murphy, just fabulous, no, Camille Robb, fabulous Camille Robb on her Facebook,
Just
and of course
fabulous, Camille. All you got to do is ask
just
Google.
fabulous. Okay, just fabulous Camille on Instagram as well. So you can reach out that way, and
You know,
be happy.
this has been amazing. I know it's just been a short time, but there's something I mentioned it to Sister Shirley, because people are talking about women and how powerful we are, and we're unstoppable. But
Mm-hmm.
with She Rise Academy, I see how She Rise Academy make a difference. Just listen to this. She will make a difference. He will see the changes. Everyone will rise together and make lives different. That's what She Rise Academy is about.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you listen
Fantastic.
to this, you'll understand. That's the power of She Rise Academy.
Wow. That's
Wow,
it.
wow, wow, wow,
That's
wow.
it. Mhm.
If you're not blown away, if you're not been
I told you.
inspired, I'm sorry. You were not listening, and I hope you took you wrote down all the contact. You're gonna go straight away after the show, check the website and see what She Rise has to offer, because there is everything for every single woman, and you don't want to miss it. You want to be part of it. For those who have knowledge to share, make sure you check how you can become a teacher, and how you can also share your knowledge and share your experience to empower a woman or a girl. And for those who want to get more knowledge with parenting, which is something that we don't see anywhere, that's again something that you want to get aware of. So thank you so much. Let's check for the last time the comments. So Sister Sean, Queen Sister Sean, my legacy is to be able to be remembered for empowering a girl, young woman, and an older woman, be able to teach what's important in this life. Jesus led by emotion, and we all want to we are all role models, whether we like it or not. We are all role model, but we want to set the right example. And again, we have obviously Lotus. Yes, it's going to be shared. I'm not going to keep it to myself. And I ask anybody who is listening today to not keep the knowledge with them. You have to share this knowledge, share that there is an academy, a global academy that is actually offering what you need. And that's the important bit that we're looking for. So thank you so much. Sister Shirley, thank you so much. My sister, my fabulous sister Camille, I'm quite happy we get to have you for a short time. But God is great, and that's what I was saying. We're not gonna be beaten by the technology. We've made
At
it.
all.
And thank you for gracing the platform of the Greatness Engineering Hour show. And for the audience, thank you. It has been very nice. Thank you, Lotus. Thank you, Shan, Sister Shan, and really thank you for being here. Your comments is helping the conversation, and we see that you are already excited about She Rise Academy. So spread the excitement, and thank you again. See you for another episode of the Greatness Engineering Hour show next week. And next week I'm gonna stay in Australia, and we'll be going to Melbourne with another amazing woman who is making some amazing thing in the engineering sector. So I'm gonna have a great conversation with her. So take care. Bless you,
Thank you.
everyone. Thank you again, my sisters, to be here and to share the great work that you are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having
Blessings, my
me.
sister.
Thank you.